Hello, David.
Oh, John, how are you today?
I'm fine, just fine, thank you. Not that that's important. I would much rather know how you are and Ellen.
Well, we're managing, John.
Good, good. And the girls, how are they? Are they holding up?
Annie and Dee are all right. They're coping as best they can.
I know Annie was here yesterday. I must say I was a little surprised to see her back at work so soon.
Well, I don't know why you should be, John. You know, work is therapy. People have to go on.
Yes, they do. It's admirable the way you all seem to be able to pick up the pieces so quickly.
We're trying.
Yeah. I did see Kim earlier today.
Oh?
Yeah, I stopped by to see Andrew for a few moments. I'd have to say I am glad that he's so young. He doesn't quite understand what's happened.
Yes, I guess he's the one who suffered least in all this.
Yeah. I talked to Kim for a few moments. She insists that she's fine.
Yes, she's handling it very well.
Yeah. Well, the only thing is she's dealing with a tragic loss here.
There's no denying that.
Yeah. I just don't see how she can be as fine as she claims she is. I mean, Dan's death was very sudden.
Kim knew for a long time about Dan's illness, even before he died.
Yeah, but they were hoping that he would get better. Well, we all were.
Yes, of course we were. But we had faith.
Hmm.
Dan spent the last months of his life trying to prepare Kim for what could and eventually did happen.
I just don't see how you can prepare one for that kind of finality. I mean, nobody ever believes that it's actually going to happen.
Well, you've seen Kim, seen how she's bearing up.
Yes, but I know her quite well. Perhaps even better than you do.
John, what is it you're trying to say?
Well, I know she can put up a brave front when the truth is that she's falling apart inside. I've seen it happen before.
And you think that's what's happening now?
No, I think now she seems to be very together and on top of things, but I think she's still in shock, and when that wears off...
I don't think you have to worry about that.
Well, I hope so, because I care very much about Kim.
Well, we all do. But what you're worrying about is not going to happen.
How can you be sure?
John, Kim has some wonderful memories to sustain her. She has some devoted friends as well as her family. And we're going to see her through this. We're not going to let her down.
Yeah, well, and so I thought, since I know you, you're logically the person to come to find a new place.
Well, I'm delighted you came by, but I have to confess, I'm a little surprised.
Why, you must have dozens of people come through here looking to move.
Oh, yeah, sure, but I know that you have a very nice apartment, and you haven't been there that long, have you? What is it, almost a year?
Yeah, that's right. About a year.
I figured that you were pretty happy there. I'm a little surprised you wanted to make a change.
Well, I tell you, while I have a very comfortable place right now, I don't think it's going to be big enough in the future.
Oh?
Yeah, I'm hoping that my son can spend a little bit more time with me. Yeah, I think it'd be very good for Kim right now, and also I think it'd be good for Andrew.
I see.
So what I'm looking for is something that would be good for a child. You know, maybe has a yard.
Well, you're looking for a house then, huh?
Yeah, I guess so, a house. Not a big house. Maybe a townhouse type affair like Bob has. And there's a playground there for the little girl, a lot of kids around.
Well, the problem is I really don't have anything like that listed right now.
Well, that will change, though, huh?
Whoa, probably, yeah. You never know what's going to come in.
Well, I would appreciate it if you kept me in mind.
Well, sure, by all means. I'll call you as soon as something comes in.
Terrific. Thank you. Say, listen, when is the wedding?
I guess you haven't heard.
Don't tell me you and Mary have postponed your wedding again.
Yeah. Mary and I have canceled our wedding plans.
Well, when did that happen?
Just fairly recently.
Well, it must have. I didn't hear anything about it.
Look, John, I appreciate you coming by. I'll be in touch with you, all right?
Right. Listen, Ralph, I must say I'm not too terribly surprised at that news about you and Mary.
No?
No. Well, you know, Mary and I, we used to go out. You haven't forgotten that. I mean, she's a, sweet, homespun type girl. And I really don't think that she could keep anyone who had anything on the ball interested for very long.
So it's definite then, David? You and Ellen are going to be gone for a few days?
Yeah, we're going to Arizona. I think it'll be good for all three of us to spend a little time with Judge Lowell.
I think it's a wonderful idea.
Well, as I say, I think it'll be good for Ellen. I'd like, still, for you two to go with us.
Oh, thank you, David, but no, I don't think we should. We have an awful lot to do, and we're looking for a new place to live, and Ellen.
Yeah, of course.
And of course, Betsy has quite a bit of schoolwork to make up with the school she's missed this term.
Well, we'll miss you, but of course we'll only be a telephone call away.
We might even make a call just to say hello.
Well, I understand you registered for your classes at the high school today.
Yes.
Are you pleased with the schedule you've got set up?
Everything's going to be just fine.
I guess your courses will be a lot more interesting now that you're a junior.
Oh, you should see the choices they have to make.
Will you get in another year of French?
I'm taking conversational French this year.
Well, you'll be able to talk like a native, won't you? See, I guess you'll be taking chemistry?
No.
Well, you took biology last year, didn't you?
I'm not taking any science courses this year.
None at all?
I don't feel like it.
Well, of course, that's up to you. But you know, sciences are very important if you're preparing yourself for a career in medicine.
I'm not preparing myself for a career in medicine.
Well, it was just a few weeks ago that you decided that you wanted to become a doctor. You were very excited about it.
I've changed my mind.
Well, that's all right. That's all right. Maybe you'll change it back again someday.
No.
I know your father changed his mind many times before he finally decided to go on and study medicine. Your father's memory is still very painful to you, isn't it, honey?
I can't help it.
Well, I hope it doesn't stay that way too long. Because that would be a waste for everything he did in life.
Waste?
You know, your father left us all with a lot of wonderful memories. He wouldn't want those memories to be painful ones.
I know.
Johnny, I've lived a lot longer than you have. And I've lived through things just as terrible as this.
I know.
I'm not trying to minimize what's happened. But I do know that the hurt will go away in time.
I wish I could believe that.
I know it's awfully hard to believe now when everything's so fresh.
I'm trying to look toward the future.
Well, that's good. That's good. You just keep on trying. And eventually you'll be able to see things differently. Maybe even change your mind again. Decide to go into medicine after all. Like your dad.